Let's talk sport, MG. We'll preview tonight's big games in just a second, but the bludger last night was the Tigers and the Titans. 8-6, the Titans got up in a game that naughty kids will be forced to watch replays of as punishment.
Oh, you're right. Look, when you're down, you're down. The poor Tigers. In a game that was probably one of the worst games of rugby league we've witnessed in recent years, the Titans pulled off a dead set rabbit out of the hat type moment. With 3 minutes to go, they took a penalty goal to make it 6-2, which they probably should have taken a tap, but that's hindsight. Then, in the last play of the game, the Titans put up a kick, and this is what happened.
Gets up the play at about 12 metres out. Marju on the last. Sexton's kick. Sexton's kick. Oh, it bounces awkwardly. It's taken by Madden. It's loose. It'll be a try. I think it's a try to the Titans. I think it's a try. I can't see how this won't be a try. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the awkward
Obviously,
bounce.
the bounce of the ball. Obviously, a distraught Michael Maguire was, beside himself at the press conference, and you've got to start feeling for the Tigers. I do, and this is what Madge had to say about the dressing room scenes last night.
It can be a cruel game to see a change room like that. I'm actually really proud of the players on how they continually stay at it and work, and I'm really finding out a lot about my coaching and dealing with the players through these periods, and I couldn't be more proud of how they're very rock solid. So there's a lot of hurt in the change room at the moment.
How do you reckon Madge's future's going?
Look, that's going to be speculated for a long time, Jess, and all this year. But he's got another year to go in his contract. Let him see it out. Let him see it out. Let's not have any conjecture about let's sack Madge. Let's get this bloke in. Let's get that bloke in. He's got what he's got. Let's see them try and work their way out of this hole. And I'd like to watch them work their way out of this hole because it's going to take a Herculean effort, but it's going to be something we'd all love to see because I think everyone around rugby league land feels sorry for the Tigers today.
Yeah, let's put that game behind us. Two great games tonight, 6 p.m, Sharks v Knights, the two overachievers, MG, and then the grand final rematch at 8 o'clock. We've got the Panthers and the Rabbitohs in Penrith.
Yeah, you're right, Pagey. You have the Sharkies and Knights sitting in the top four. No one would have predicted that pre-season. The Sharks in particular have been playing a really fantastic brand of footy that I think everybody's starting to fall in love with, and the Knights have been tenacious. The Knights have just been gritty. They're young halves, Clifford and Clune. Most predicted them to be, down the bottom of the ladder, and I'm putting my hand up right here saying I did. But they've gone fantastic. They had Penrith last week down 6-4, and then obviously Mitch Barnett got sent off. So who knows what could have happened? Tonight's going to be an epic game. It's going to be windy. It's going to be rainy. I think the Sharkies will prevail in a tight one.
Do you think the Knights are even surprising themselves, or do you think they secretly knew of their performance, like that they had an inkling?
Well, sometimes in the off season, Jess, you get an inkling. But I think when they had Kalen Ponga out for the last couple of games, I don't think even they thought they'd play as good without their star player. He's back tonight, so let's see how they go with their main man.
And a close one for Penrith Souths, or do you see a blowout, MG?
No, I don't see a blowout at all. Look, Penrith have been buoyed by the fact that Nathan Cleary is back. Word is that maybe Liam Martin and possibly Fisher-Harris may be back. But that'll help their cause. The Rabbitohs showed last week that they've got it in them. Cam Murray in particular, Latrell Mitchell, danger man. I think Penrith will prevail tonight. It's, as I said with the last game, it's going to be cold, it's going to be windy, it's going to be rainy. But whoever holds onto the ball tonight, it's an old cliche, will win the game. And I think that'll be Penrith by 6 points.
Cannot wait.